Hello students of class 8. So today I am going to start the new chapter, and this is the chapter from unit 2. Already we have completed unit 1, that is the number system. So we are having 5 chapters in unit 1. So now unit 2 contains 3 chapters. So in this, the first chapter is what? Algebraic expression and identities. After that we are going to study factorization and then linear equation in one variable. The 3 chapters are very important in your higher classes. When you go in higher classes, this unit, especially this unit, is very helpful, and it has many applications in physics also. Okay, so try to learn it and try to remember the points. Okay, so first of all, I am going to recall some of the points which we have already discussed in our previous classes, and you have already studied in your previous classes also. Like in class 7, you have studied about variables. In 6 also you have studied variables. Okay, so the first point here, it is variable. So variable, what is a variable? Variable can take any values. Okay, it can take any values, it may have any values, and it can be denoted by alphabet like X, Y or Z. Okay, so the name itself suggests vary. Okay, VARI. The word vary, what is the meaning of vary? Vary means it is not constant, it remains changing. Okay, so it can take any values, variable can take any values, and it is denoted by X, Y, Z or P or Q, etc. Okay, like that. Next is constant. So what is a constant? We cannot change the constant. Name also suggests what? Constant means it will remain same. Okay, it will remain same. So the value of constant will be -3 or -2 or +1 or 1/2. Okay, these are the constants. That means any, we can say any number. Okay, any number. It can be a rational number, or it may be an irrational number. Okay, so constant value will be -1/2 or 3 or 5 or 100, like that. It can take any constant value. We cannot change the constant. Okay, so these are some points. Now I am going to start the topic. The first topic is algebraic expression. So students, next topic is algebraic expression. So from here I am starting our chapter. So what is algebraic expression? See, expression that are formed by combining variables and constant. So already we know what is a variable and what is a constant. If we combine the variable and constant with the help of operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication or division, then we got what? We get an algebraic expression. So some examples are, see, 3x, 4x plus 2y. Okay, see here, 4x and 2y are connected, they are combined with the help of addition. Okay, here 3 and x are combined with the help of multiplication. Okay, between 3 and x, what is the operation here? It is multiplication. Similarly, in number 3, see, -3x, 5y and z, they are connected. Okay, they are connected with the help of operations. So these are some examples of what? Algebraic expression. So these expressions are called algebraic expression. Next topic is terms. So what are terms? Terms are present in the algebraic expression only, and terms are connected together with the operation of addition or subtraction in the algebraic expression. So that means it is present in the algebraic expression, and terms are connected by what? It is written, it is connected with the operation of addition or subtraction only. So see here, first of all I am discussing the example number 1. Okay, so in the first example, see, only 3x is present and 3 and x are connected with only multiplication. Okay, there is no addition and no subtraction symbol present in between 3 and x. So in example number 1, there are how many terms? Only one term. So in example number 1, only one term is present. Okay, so in example 1, 3x means what? How many terms are there? Number of terms will be only 1. So you have to write like this: number of terms in 3x is equal to 1. Okay. Similarly, in example number 2, see 4x and 2y. Okay, 4 into x. This is connected with the help of multiplication, and 2y is also connected with the help of multiplication. So if we want to find the term, we have to see that the terms are connected with addition or subtraction. So we have to check it where is addition present. So see here, 4x and 2y, they are connected with the help of addition. So that means how many terms are present here? 2 terms, and the 2 terms are connected with the help of addition. So if we write in example 2, we have to write like this: number of terms in the expression 4x plus 2y will be how much? It is 2. Similarly, how many terms is present in number 3? Yes, total number of terms will be 3. See, this is first term, this is second, and this one is third. So total 3 terms are present, 3 number of terms. Similarly, in example 4, 1, 2, 3, because all of these are connected with the help of addition or subtraction. So here also 3 number of terms are present. Here you can see this will be the one term, okay, because root 3 by 2 and x cube, they are connected with the help of multiplication, but we have to check for addition and subtraction. So see, this will be the first term, this will be the second, this third, and this one is fourth. So total number of terms are 4 as they are connected with the help of addition. Okay, so by this way we can find the total number of terms. So the next topic is coefficient. What is coefficient? See, coefficient is a constant value. It is a constant value which is multiplied with any variable. Okay, so see here, it is the numerical factor of a term. Okay, numerical means it should be a number. Okay, it should be a number. And why it is called factor? Because factor is the meaning of factor is it is multiplied with a variable. That's why it is called numerical factor of a term. Or we can say it is the constant. It is the constant. That means coefficient is the constant number, constant value which is multiplied with the variable. Okay. So see here, I have taken one example: 4x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 3. So here first of all we will find the coefficient. As you can see, 4 is multiplied with a variable. Similarly, 2 is also multiplied with a variable. Here nothing is present, but what is the meaning? Here 1 is present because 1 into x will be 1. So here 1 is multiplied with x. That means variable. But 3 is not multiplied with any variable, so we cannot say it as a constant. So it is not a constant. Okay. So 3 is not a coefficient. It is a constant value. It is not a coefficient. So what is a coefficient? 4. Here 4 is coefficient, 2 is coefficient, and 1 is coefficient. But how to write it? You have to write like this: 4 is coefficient of which variable? You have to mention it. So how to mention it? See how to write it: coefficient of x cube. Why I have written coefficient of x cube? Because the number is multiplied with what? The variable x cube. Okay. So 4 is multiplied with x cube. That's why I have written coefficient of x cube is equal to 4. You have to write the specific variable. Okay. Here the variable is same. See, you can see the variable is same, but power is what? Different. So here first of all I am writing coefficient of x cube is equal to 4. Next, coefficient of x square will be what? Minus 2, because see, x square is multiplied with what? Minus 2. You have to check the symbol also. Okay, before the number we have minus symbol, so we have to write the minus symbol also. Next, coefficient of x. So coefficient of x will be plus 1. Okay. So as you can see, 3 is not multiplied with any variable. So 3 is a constant. It is not a coefficient. Okay. So next topic is like terms. So what are like terms? Like terms which have the same variables with the same powers are called like terms. Okay. They can have different coefficient. So what are like terms? Terms which have the same variable. Suppose at 7x, 3x, 4x, minus 5x, all are having what? same variable that is x. So they are called as like terms. So here you can see I have written one example, 8x, 3x, minus 4 by 3x, 5 by 4xy, 6 by 7x square y, minus 8xy, 4x square y, x square y. So here which are like terms we have to check. So you have to see the variable, and variable should have the same power. Okay, they may have, here it is written, see, they can have different coefficient. Okay, the coefficient may be different, but the variable should be same, their power should be same. Okay, here you can see x, here is also x is present, and okay, so this much. So what are like terms here? 8x, 3x, minus 4 by 3x are like terms. So you can write below this, you can write like this, 8x, 3x, minus 4 by 3x are like terms. So among these following terms, we have what are like terms? This one, these three. This is the first one. Okay. So in the next point we can write the other like terms. See here, xy is present. Now you have to see here the power of x is 1, power of y is also 1. So here you can see the power of x is 2, but here the power of y is 1. Okay, so these are not like terms. So we have to check where xy is present. So see here, this is 5 by 4 xy, and here you can see here xy is present. Okay, so we can say next one will be what? 5 by 4 xy and minus 8 xy are like terms. See here we are not checking the coefficient. The coefficient may be different. Coefficient means the constant value which is multiplied with the variable. They may be different, but the variable with their power should be what? Same. Already it is written in the definition. Okay. So clear it, you just see here the power of x and y are same. Okay. Next term will be, see, 6 by 7 x square y. See here the power of x is 2 and the power of y is 1. Nothing is written, that means the power of y is 1. So here you can see this term, this x square y, the variable are same, their powers are same. So we can write in the next line 6 by 7 x square y, 4 x square y, x square y are like terms. Okay. So what are like terms? Terms which have the same variable with the same power are called like terms. They can have different coefficient. We have to check only the variable and their power. Don't check the coefficient. Coefficient may be different also. Okay. So these are the like terms. And what are unlike terms? Opposite of this, like 8x and 5 by 4 xy. They are unlike term because their variables are what? Their variables are different. Okay. So these are about like and unlike terms. So the next topic is polynomial. The meaning of poly is many. Okay. It is an algebraic expression with more than one term, provided it has no term with negative or non-integer power for any of the variable. That means an algebraic expression which contain more than one term. Okay. It will contain more than one term, and one thing you have to check, the variable, the power of the variable should be a positive integer. It should be a positive integer. And what is a positive integer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means power should contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These numbers, not a negative number, as well as it is written non-integer. It should not be a non-integer. That means if 1 by 2 is present in power, then we cannot say it is a polynomial. See what are the examples of polynomial first. Then I will show you what are not polynomials. So here you can see the power of the variable, that is x, is 2. 2 is a positive one, positive integer, and it is not a rational number. Similarly here the power is what? Positive, and it is not a rational number. Okay. Similarly here power of x is 1, power of y is 2, and power of z is 1. All are positive. There are no negative powers present here in number 2. Similarly, in number 3, see, power of A is 2, power of B is 1. Here also power of A is 1, power of B is 1. Here power of B is 2. All are positive and they are not in fraction. So these are what? Examples of polynomial. Now see what are the not polynomial. These are not polynomials. See, x square, this is okay, but 1 by y square. If here we have to write the y square in the numerator, okay. When we write y square in the numerator, then what will happen? See, like this it will, we can write like this, okay. When y to the power 2 goes to the numerator, then it will become what? Y to the power minus 2. And you can see that in this expression, the power of y is a negative 1, so it is not a polynomial. Similarly, here you can see the power of x is negative, we have the power of x is a fraction, okay. So this is also not a polynomial. This is an algebraic expression, but this is not a polynomial. So we can conclude that every polynomial is an algebraic expression, but every algebraic expression is not a polynomial.